Hello? There we go. Okay, now it's lit up. Sorry. I'm just gonna repeat what I was saying. Lately I've been gone. And first off, I want to say sorry that I have been MIA for like 2 weeks now. Today's gonna be a relatively short stream. But I just wanted to like give you guys a little bit of an update on like for those that actually might be wondering or curious where I've been. Been incredibly sick is the TLDR. I don't think I've been this sick and like this many symptoms and whatnot since I had COVID in 2021. And it's kind of like forever evolving. Like it's not just like a cold, it's like every day, every few days I have a different symptom, and it's just been awful. And I haven't even touched my PC in like over 2 weeks, like my personal PC, just because it's been really hard to have the energy or like feel okay enough, or you know, whatever. But it's made me really sad, so I just wanted to like at least come by and say hello, so that if while I'm gone people can kind of be like, oh, what the hell, where did she go? I'm not dead, I'm not dying, I think, but I'd be lying if I said that this isn't just like been like literally awful. I guess just I'm trying to think of like, I think the last thing I streamed was Highguard when that came out. And that was like pretty fun. I was actually gonna like maybe play more on the following stream, but I actually started kind of getting a little of a feeling of a sickness Tuesday night. I went to dinner with my mom and Drew, and then like I kind of just felt like I was maybe getting a little bit of a scratchy throat, and then come Wednesday I worked, and like throughout the day I just felt like I was really hitting me. Headache, couldn't focus, sore throat, all the just like, you know, the kind of just normal sickness. It's not a big deal. And then by like the end of the evening I was just like, I was donezo. Once I clocked out of work I was laying down, I was done. And then Tuesday I woke up and I genuinely thought I might have COVID because I was so extremely achy and like weak, and I had like just genuinely no energy. So I couldn't work. I basically just was on the couch for 3 days. I had to call out on, actually no, I worked on Friday. I like managed to like have enough energy because like my job offers 6 time. I just don't really like using it. Like I'd rather, like I really need to be dying basically, which is probably not a good mindset to have, but it's like a really incredibly busy time for us for work, and so it was coming off of kind of like one of my busiest weeks thus far. So it really just, I think I was trying to just be pushing like through, and I don't know if that was to my detriment, but I got through Friday nonetheless. And I actually got a little award at work, so that was kind of nice. Got a little small moonie. Well, I don't even know if I don't think I've gotten the the award yet, but I was awarded it. So that kind of made me feel a little bit better on Friday. But that being said, I was really dying. By the end of the day, I probably shouldn't have worked. And yeah, so then Saturday, kind of like the general achiness and whatnot was going away. But then I started having what I would call like, it felt like my throat felt like I had shards of glass or like razor blades on my like esophagus. It was the most like painful feeling I've ever dealt with for multiple days. I like genuinely really couldn't eat or drink anything. I was basically just like living off of broth. And even swallowing that was like really, really hard. And yeah, I had a fever for several days. But once that started on Saturday, I then started having like really bad congestion, and for those that don't know, I'm asthmatic, so I was just like really struggling to just breathe. I was really just struggling to like survive, you know, at that point. And I was like, okay. Drew's like, okay, I think you need to go to the doctor. And I'm like, god damn it. I don't like go to the doctor because like I pay for healthcare, but it's fucking shucks, okay? It's shucks, shouldn't cover shit, okay? So I'm thinking, damn, that's gonna be a big ass bill if I go to the doctor. Unfortunately, this is America, you know? But I went to the walk-in clinic and she's like, oh yeah, I had taken like a at-home like COVID and flu test because I figured maybe I just got like a really, you know, random strain of flu. But both of those tested negative. And then when I went to the walk-in, they were like, let's test you for strep because maybe you have strep throat. And I was like, yeah, maybe. And that took the initial test said no, but then they did a culture to check, and a couple days later, and it came back negative too. So they were really just kind of puzzled what the hell the problem is. And I'm like, I just want to be able to fucking eat and drink, please. Like, I couldn't sleep. I was so exhausted because I was just like, genuinely, like, you take it like for granted how hard like your body struggles when you're sick. And I don't know, I haven't been sick in a long time, and this was like just rough. Yeah, and then my most problematic symptom that I've been having, luckily my throat did get better, sort of, like it took a while. I ended up going urgent care on Tuesday because again I was still not working. Come the weekend I just like I was getting worse. So I went to urgent care on Tuesday because when I woke up my hearing was about like at like a 20% volume, and my congestion and swallowing and like not being able to eat was really just getting awful, and not being able to hear really freaked me out because I was having like major pressure kind of in like my ears, and it's just like the weirdest feeling, and it just really freaked me out. So we went to urgent care, and that was a 2-hour wait, and I have never had so little patience. Oh my god, there was screaming children, you know, a bunch of sick people. Like obviously everybody that's in urgent care is not doing well, so I wasn't mad at anybody, but I was really just having a hard time sitting there and just like waiting for them to call my name. But I ended up getting kind of like a one-time thing, and it did help my ears. My hearing did get better for about 24 hours. But then come Wednesday night, once that wore off, and since still to this, like at this moment, my ears have been ringing nonstop. Kind of like I have like a white noise machine blasting in my ears at all times. And I would say my hearing is at like a 45% volume. So I'm still kind of just struggling to listen, like watching TV or like, I don't know. It's been such a weird thing. And the funny thing is like, it's kind of like a personal thing. I'm so sensitive with my hearing because like I'm so paranoid about like damaging it. And my grandma's always been really hard of hearing. She got like super sick like 20 years ago, and she ended up having like hearing damage. And like I just have always seen how hard it is, you know, for her to communicate and like whatnot because of this. And so I don't know, I just have always been so sensitive. Like I don't blast my music with earbuds. Like I'm just very sensitive. So it's really freaked me out that like, you know, I'm going on day like almost a week. It'll be a week tomorrow. About that my hearing has been just extremely muffled and this constant noise. I'm not necessarily sad at the moment. I'm just I'm trying my best to just like be okay with it. And I ended up going to the walk-in clinic again on Friday, this past Friday, because I'm like, hey, so like my ears are ringing nonstop and I cannot hear right, like something else is wrong, like please help me, basically. So they gave me some other things, antibiotics, whatnot, to try. It's 10 days, so all I can kind of do is fingers crossed that helps. They think they know what's going on, but they did say like there's a chance if it doesn't work, then I'm gonna have to go see my actual primary care, which if you're wondering why I haven't, it's months out like to see my doctor. So that's why I've just been going to like the walk-in clinics or urgent care because it's just easier and accessible, you know, next day or same day. So that's where I'm kind of at. So obviously with streaming, I wear earbuds, and sitting at my computer and whatnot has just been just super not doable for me this past 2 weeks. And even right now, I'm still not great, like hearing regardless, like I'm still a bit sick. Not anywhere near like I was, you know, like a week ago. I was really at my lowest. But yeah, I think it's just starting to get to me that I'm like, I've been gone and streaming really makes me happy. Gaming makes me happy. And I have not been able to do that. Even like when I was out sick, you might think, oh, well, you have time to relax, like just watch TV. But like I couldn't even like stare at my Steam Deck or my phone or like do a puzzle. Like genuinely, it's just taken a lot out of me. I don't know if it's just like partially getting older. Like, I don't know. But it's just been rough, and yeah, not being able to hear correctly right now is it's just been a challenge. I am working. I went back to work on Thursday of last week, did the Thursday Friday, and that wasn't too bad. It was just kind of hard to talk to certain people on the phone. I had to like blast my computer like headset volume to like 50, which made me cringe because I'm like, man, I'm gonna hurt my ears, but I cannot hear these people. So anyway, but I worked today, and like it makes me feel good to like kind of feel like I'm going back to normal. But I'm still kind of dealing with this, and it's hard to wear earbuds is what I was trying to say in game and like really get into it when I am still having some symptoms and issues and headaches and whatever and fatigue. So honestly, I don't know when I will be back to my normal schedule. I really need this to be sorted out so that it can be enjoyable. I'm really hoping that I start seeing some big differences with this other medications I started on, when was that? Friday? Yeah, Friday night. So yeah, but I wanted to at least just like come on and say hi because I really feel bad for those of you that might actually enjoy coming and hanging out with me, and might be wondering like, what the hell? Just to keep you guys in the loop, I do have a Discord server. It's 18 plus, but feel free to join it. I do have like a stream channel just to like post little updates if there's ever like me canceling the oh my god, canceling the stream, or like updates about like I was working on some new emotes for the channel. I checked out this app when I kind of was like had some slight energy last week, was Emote Lab. It's kind of like a little low-key program that's in early access where you can make emotes that are animated and whatnot. So I was tinkering around with that. I have a lot of them posted. I think a lot of them are sub related. I could be wrong, but I believe, because there's only so many you can like activate on your channel, but feel free to check them out in the chat on Twitch. I wish I could do it on YouTube, but I don't have memberships on YouTube, and I think from what I've read, that's the only way to have custom emotes on YouTube. I'm not sure. I'm still learning, guys. But that was like the one little thing I got to work on last week when I had a little bit of energy to sit at my computer. So that was cool. Oh yeah, hold on, let me look at the chat. I'm so sorry. Hello, Spartan. Hello guys, thanks for stopping by. Not trying to be a downer, like, I know I know people come to a stream to like chill and like play games and relax. Unfortunately, I've just not been in a great vibe. I've not been having a good time. Um, even before the stream, I was really sad because like last week or like before I got sick, I really wanted to work on my Valentine's like set, and now it's like Valentine's is in a few days, and so before the stream, I just kind of threw together a few things. Um, I like the little sick bag. You know, when you're sick, you put a little ice bag. I found that and I was like, yep, I'm gonna put that on my head. If you guys were wondering what the hell that was. But, and then I got this cute little blankie. And yeah, I've got the little strawberries and cutesies. But not really what I was wanting because I just didn't have time. And or I don't really have the energy, unfortunately, and I need to just like listen to my body. Takes you back to when you had COVID. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Is like the last time I was like extremely sick, where I just couldn't really function or do anything, and my senses were all fucked up. Was when I had COVID in 2021, and like that took me out for like 10 days. So, I mean, I'm glad. All the tests I took were all negative, but it kind of came to the conclusion of like they couldn't really figure out what it is that I have. Which is like kind of good, but at the same time not, because like I just want to be better. So if they don't know what it is, it's kind of hard to tackle it, you know? So, but yeah, TLDR, I'm like 65% better. Hearing is fucked, and my ears are ringing, and that's not fun. And it makes it really hard to talk, and like enjoy a game and listen to stuff in my ears. So that's mainly why I just haven't really been able to. But yeah, I just wanted to come say hi, give everybody an update. I really hope everybody's doing okay. I hope you're staying healthy, because this fucking sucks. Okay, I wouldn't wish this on anyone. Being sick as an adult, I feel like it's just like, it just fucks up everything. Like as a kid, you're like, ooh, stay home from school, mom and dad or whoever's gonna take care of me, eat snacks. And then it's like, as an adult, you're like, fuck, I gotta take off like sick time or PTO. I gotta like struggle to get to a doctor appointment or like ask for help. Like, ugh, it's just, or you have to just take care of yourself, which is even harder. So it just sucks, you know? So, did I watch the Super Bowl? I did. Yeah, this weekend I kind of was just like chilling and watching the Olympic Games and the Super Bowl yesterday. I'm not a sports person whatsoever, so couldn't really tell you what was going on. But we did plan to have my mom over because she kind of likes football, but she just wanted me to rest, so she didn't come over. But we did watch it. Bad Bunny's performance was cool as shit. I don't listen to his music, but I have like a lot of respect for him, and I know he's such a big deal for Spanish music, so it was really cool. I loved his performance. And all the meaning behind it. The game itself was kind of boring. But I was kind of rooting for the Seahawks. Like, literally no reason besides West Coast, Best Coast, okay? Okay. I was pretty sad, though. I was kind of hoping the Niners would have been at their stadium, so... But that's okay. But honestly, yeah, we were watching a lot of Olympics, and it's been funny. I don't know, like some of the sports like you don't really hear about outside of the Olympics. It's so funny to like watch, and like it's so cool to see people like be super into something and be so talented at it, you know? Like we were watching curling, and like the American team is kicking ass. And I'm like, I don't know what's going on, but this is hype as shit. Kind of feels like an anime episode or something. They're like screaming down the ice rink or whatever. I have no idea what the technical terms are, but they're just like, go, 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 go. And then they're like scrubbing their little mops. Oh my god, it's so fun. You should check it out if you haven't. But and then we watched like the skiing, jumping, and like the little like sledding things, and like yeah, I don't know any of the names, respectfully. I'm not a sports person, but it was entertaining, and I will continue watching it. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, unfortunately, nobody in my family is really into sports. so I just haven't grown up around it, and I'm just not like an athletic person. The one and only time I played sports, or a sport, was in middle school, and I tried out for the volleyball team, and I got on, and I got hurt like really early into the season, so it was a very short-lived time where I was like, you know what, I'm gonna put myself out there, dude. I'm gonna go fucking hit that ball, dude. And then I just absolutely fucked my ankle, and I said, no, this is not for me. But yeah, it's really cool to just see like some of the best people, you know, just do what they love and win a bunch of medals and support their countries, and it's just cool. It's cool. It's been fun. We'll probably keep watching it. It's pretty much on all day, so it's kind of cool background noise. But yeah, that was my weekend. Literally all of last week I didn't go anywhere but the doctor's. I didn't leave the house at all. Drew was like running around getting me food and medicine and whatever, so shout out Drew for being my nurse. And then also, like, I don't even know how I got sick. Like, the weekend before, we went to a flea market and we went to Panera, okay? Like, we don't go out too much, like, so I don't know. Either the old fogies at Panera or the little grandmas selling little, you know, knickknacks at the flea market. I don't know. Somebody out there spreading nasties, okay? And it nearly took my life. But yeah. Anyway, it's okay. It happens. It's winter. I will be better. Hopefully some of these medications start actually doing something, because I want to hear. I just want to hear, you know? I want to not hear fucking white noise ringing at 100 volume at all times. See, normally I like noise, like when I'm working, like I'll put like brown noise on or whatever, because it helps me focus and like tune things out. But it's a totally different thing where it's like, it's as if you have like noise canceling like earbuds in, and then like they're blasting. It's just constant. So it's just a weird thing to kind of just be dealing with at all times. And most of the time it's like I've gotten to the point where I'm getting used to it, but I don't want to get used to it because I feel like I've forgotten what it's like to not deal with it. And like that's scary. I don't like that. So, but you what? You went on a school field trip and found cow shit? That's crazy, dude. We yeah, unfortunately in my undergrad, basically TLDR, I wanted to be a vet for like 10 years. Planned on it. Got 2 years into animal science undergrad, and I just realized it's not for me, okay? I can't do blood, okay? I learned the hard way. It was big, bad, sad, so sad. But we worked a lot with large animal, agricultural, like cows and shit. Literally. Yeah, that shit is nasty. It's nasty. I remember like one of my first labs we had for my animal science 1, fucking at 18, freshly 18, was like, hey guys, so today we're gonna come in and you're gonna flip some fucking sheeps, my guys. You're gonna just yeet them up because we need to know how to examine them. And I'm like, I have never in my life been on a farm, and you want me to manhandle like this 200-pound? No. Like, I'm not prepared. Anyway, yeah, I have a lot of crazy, weird, random stories from college. Crazy time, honestly. Pre-COVID is just a different beast. We didn't know, dude. We didn't know. But yeah, I went to the library on Saturday? No. Friday? I don't know. I think it was after, no, Saturday, I think so. I stopped by and I got, because I had some games that I had requested, PlayStation games, because I want to stream them. They've been sitting there for a while and they need to get picked up before they restock them, but I have Lost Records, the game that's kind of like from the people that made Life is Strange, and I'm trying to look at what I have. LA Noir. I've always wanted to check that out. I don't know if I'll like it or not, but I know it's like an older game. And I remember watching like a brief part of a walkthrough when games were called just walkthroughs on YouTube. And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. And I just never got around to playing it. So I wanted to maybe try that being our like retro game of the month. Even though retro's like, that's not retro, but like, you know, guys. Okay, we got to start facing the music. Okay, the early 2010s is getting a little old. Okay. So I want to play that maybe this month. And then I picked up just like a random PS5 game that I hadn't heard of called, let's see, Fort Solis? Question mark? I can't read the bottom. It looks like a spacey game. To be honest, I don't know. And it might be ass. And I might not stream it if it's ass. I don't know. But I picked it up because I was there. But it said Troy Baker was in it. And I'm like, well, you know, I love me some Troy Baker. So I checked it out. We'll see. Maybe we'll get to it. Maybe not. Maybe I'll literally check it out and touch it and be like, no. And then go back right in the case. I don't know. But yeah, so I got some couple games stacked up that I do want to play. I'm eager to get back into this. I just need to be back to normal enough to focus and actually enjoy things. But yeah, I really hope everyone's doing okay. Hope everybody's managing, staying safe. The world's crazy out there, so just, you know, put yourself first and take care of yourself mentally and physically and emotionally. It all matters. It all affects you. Don't do what I do and push through the bullshit, okay? Because it's gonna hurt you later, okay? But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I will just assume I won't be streaming Wednesday. Maybe we'll see how I'm doing on Friday. I should really see a difference by then, because I'll be like a week into my medications, and if I'm not feeling a difference or seeing a difference, then we're gonna have another problem. So but I want to stay positive and not think about that, so we're gonna say it's gonna get better, right? Positivity, y'all. But we'll see. Maybe Friday I'll be back, but if not, like I was mentioning earlier, please check out my Discord server. I have a channel that where I'll post updates if there's ever changes or problems or whatever, technical problems, whatever. If you're interested in just knowing, besides having just notifications turned on YouTube and Twitch, of course. I also posted on the community for YouTube, but since Twitch doesn't have that, that's why I'm just saying to check out the Discord if you use it. And if you don't really care either way, and you just want to know when I'm live, just turn the notification on. That's totally fine. I just felt bad like being MIA and not being able to tell people on Twitch and or YouTube, because YouTube communities are kind of, I don't know if everybody uses those. I feel like they're like hit or miss. I think they are cool though, so feel free to post on them. Or, you know, if Discord's not your thing, you can feel free to post anything, you know, tell me how your day's going. Or tell me how you found my channel, or if you saw a short or whatever, you know, send me a link to your channel. I really don't care, you know, I love to hear from people. Whole point of my channel is to like connect with other gamers, so yeah, reach out. But yeah, I think for now this might be a good place to just wrap up, because I don't want to overdo it and be worse off later. So I really appreciate everybody stopping by, and if you came to say hello or wish me well, I really appreciate it. And if you do see this later, thank you. You know, I know the algorithm isn't good for when you're not consistent, and it sucks because I feel like I was really getting on a good schedule of Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but your girl's gotta take care of herself. There's no way I'm gonna get better if I don't, so we're just gonna fingies crossed, positive vibes and fingies crossed. But yeah, I'm gonna try my best, maybe be here on Friday, because I would like to do like a little like pre-Valentine's thing stream, you know. And like I mentioned earlier, like I like Valentine's. I don't necessarily see it as like a super romantic, you know, lovey-dovey. I see it in any fashion, you know, friends, you know, family, whatever. Just showing that you love people and spending time with them is what it like means to me. So I would love to be here with you guys, maybe start Lost Records and just, you know, have a good chill session since it's been a minute. So we'll see, fingers crossed. But with that, I hope to see you guys next time, and I hope you guys all stay happy and healthy. Please stay healthy. Lord help me. And I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.